Hi guys, this is White0003 and this is my video on my tagged classics collection I have. In this video this is part 1 video, I'll have Survivor Series, Royal Rumble and SummerSlam tagged classics DVD box sets, and I've also got WrestleFest on this one as well, and also a couple of extra ones that aren't actually tagged classics but I thought I'd put them on the video as well. So first up we have the Tag Classic series is a series of DVDs just for WWF, but I think it encompassed WWE when it came into being anyway. Although for this I'm not going to refer to WWE because it's stupid. Because when I was growing up it was all WWF, and the only ones I collect really are pre-1995. So anything 1994. Not even much 1994, 1993 going back to the beginning is where I grew up with WWF. So that's all I care about. I don't care about the later stuff with The Rock and Triple H and all that. I'm not interested. This to me is WWF, and this is the classic stuff. None of the later stuff that I class as rubbish, although a lot of people really enjoy it. For me it's not. It's just rubbish really. But the original stuff is the stuff that I really enjoy. So this is the stuff that I own and reviewing now. Tag Classics wasn't available anywhere outside Europe. I believe it's only the UK, because the ones I've only ever seen have got the UK certificate on them. So I believe they're only released in the UK, but on the PAL format, which is for Europe. Other than that, they weren't released in America at all, Canada, so which is a bit weird. Although Silvervision didn't run in America or Canada, but I'm surprised they didn't have a similar sort of line out there, considering this is all American wrestling. But anyway, we'll move on. This is the first one, which is Survivor Series 1987-88. And I'll just show you the back so you can see all the matches. It's the back of that one. Then we have Survivor Series 89 and 90. And there's the back again so you can see. And then we have Survivor Series 91 and 92. This is sort of the start of where Undertaker comes into it, which wasn't really a bad character. When he started off it was pretty good. I don't know where he got later on because I didn't really watch it, but I know he was pretty good at the beginning. There's one of my favourites there, which is that one there. Oh, sorry, you can't see. That one there, which is Mr. Perfect, who's actually one of my favourite characters. What's that one? There's the back there. Don't see too much going on in them Survivor Series. And then we have Royal Rumble 91 and 92. Actually, I've done the Royal Rumbles in the wrong order, so you'll have to excuse me, sorry. Royal Rumble 91, 92. I actually really like these covers. These are basically recorded off the VHS versions of it, so there's no extras, it's just the pay-per-view program that you would have got on VHS. They're a complete copy from the VHS straight onto DVD. So, there's the back of that, if you want to have a look at that. And then we have, like I said, I did them in the wrong order. Royal Rumble 89 and 90. The Ultimate Warrior on there. And another one of my favourites there. Oh god, did that again. There, Big Boss Man. Don't know why I'm pointing him out. I mean, everyone who's watching this should probably know who Big Boss Man is anyway. He's got it on his top, so that sort of helps. And there's all the matches. So if you want to pause it to see who's on. It's the back of that one. And then we have SummerSlam 88 and 89. And there's the back of that one. Some real classic matches on there with some real classic WWF wrestlers. Absolutely brilliant. And then we have Tagged Classics SummerSlam 90 and 91. That one, really, really good one. I think probably WrestleMania is my favourite, and then Survivor Series, I think. That's SummerSlam, sorry. There you go. And lastly, but not leastly, on these, is SummerSlam 93 and 92 and 93. This again, the start of looks like Lex Luger there on 93. Not a great fan of Lex Luger. I think he's a bit, well, I don't know, just not really a favourite of his. There's some good matches there, like the British Bulldog versus Bret Hart. Natural Disasters are always a laugh. Legion of Doom. So that's that one, 92, 93. What we'll do is have a quick look and just pick out some decent wrestlers on the back of these as well, just to give you a little taste. Ultimate Warrior there, I'm not a favourite of his. I'm not a fan of his at all, really. Rick Rude, he's one of my favourites as well. And my favourite tag team was the Hart Foundation, which is down there with Demolition. Legion of again, Nasty Boys. Bret Hart versus Mr. Perfect. The idea with that one. Big Boss Man, Coco Beware, Junkyard Dog, Red Rooster. God, you're going back a bit now. Really, really old stuff. Jimmy Superfly Snooker there versus Ted DiBiase. There's some real classic matches in here. I love these 30-man Royal Rumbles. I think they're really good. Really fun. There's the Ultimate Warrior versus Ravishing Rick Rude in a pose down. It's a bit filler, really. It's not awesome, but it's quite funny. And that's, you get the sort of idea of the sort of characters in those. That's that series. So that's encompassing SummerSlam from 1989 all the way to 1993. Royal Rumble from what am I talking about? Royal Rumble from 89 all the way up to 92, and Survivor Series from 87 to 92, and that's basically that's the complete set. If you want to go up to the class sort of where it stops being classic WWF, and they put more crappy wrestlers in it after that, like Doink and people like this who are just, well, I don't think they're very good anyway. So moving on, we have WrestleFest. This is 88 and 90. It isn't one of my favourites, but it's not a bad set. It's quite a nice one, actually. And then you've got some good fights on there. Well, apart from the Killer Bees and the Rougeau brothers, which are rubbish. Bret the Hitman Hart, Bad News Brown, Bolsheviks, they've long gone. Powers of Pain, Jake the Snake Roberts versus Rick Rude, that's always good for a laugh. Demolitions versus the British Bulldogs. Who else we got? Hulk Hogan there versus Andre the Giant. What a matchup that is. I think that's the first time he slammed Andre the Giant, where he could manage to pick him up and slam him. And also you got Brutus the Barber Beefcake, which is always people's favourites, versus Rick the Model Martel. And then Hart Foundation, again my favourite tag team, versus Power of Pain. So there's quite a few different decent matches on that one. It's not too bad. It's not one I'd run out and get, but it's not too bad. And then finally we have this one here, which is, these two aren't tag classics, but they're quite good. This is part of the Attitude Collection. I haven't got any more of these Attitude Collection. But you've got the Three Faces of Foley, which is that one there. And this is an 18. I've watched this once, I think, but I can't remember. So you've got him as Cactus Jack. It's like Titanic wrapped in barbed wire. Bang, bang, said Cactus Jack. Al is the feel-good hit of the season. Dude Love. And I laughed, I cried, I had a nice day. And Mankind. They're obviously the three characters of Foley. There you go. That's that one. The running time on that is, it's not very long, 53 minutes. So, but the other ones are like 4 hours, you know, 3.5 to 4 hours, and some of them go on even longer. So they're the full unedited tag. The other thing about the tag classics I forgot to mention, they're fully unedited. So that's why they're all 15s. You know, everything's in there other than what was already edited from the video. So all the WWF logos are all in there. Unlike the Anthology series, which I also bought, the Anthology WrestleMania series, where they blurred WWF logos out, and they've also changed the theme tunes to some of the wrestlers as they come out, the entrance tunes. With these are completely the same, so nothing's been changed. So if you want the raw WWF quality, history, the way it should be done, these are the ones to get, the tag classics. And enough rambling. The final one is Mr. Perfect, who again, like I said, is one of my favourites. The Life and Times of Mr. Perfect. He's actually he's dead now, Mr. Perfect, like a lot of the wrestlers I liked back in the day, like Ravishing Rick Rude and, you know, various people, Davey Boy Smith. You know, they've sadly passed on now for various reasons. A lot of it's normally to do with heart attacks and things like that, because of the, I don't know, they're taking drugs or whatever it is, but obviously it catches up to them in the end. And a lot of them die a lot younger than they should. But it's Mr. Perfect. And there, this one's got 10 complete matches from AWA, WWE and WCW. Although scratch WWE. We could probably call that WWF, because I don't like WWE. I always call it WWF. For me, it'll always be the World Wrestling Federation. You've also got Mr. Perfect's induction into the 2007 Hall of Fame. More than a dozen of Mr. Perfect's vignettes. And the West Texas Rednecks Rap is Crap music video. So there you go. Bit of a classic there for a classic wrestler. So again, this is basically, it's just a slip box with an Amray box inside, and it's exactly the same on the inside as it is on the slipcase. So that's that. That's my wrestling collection part 1. Please comment and let me know, you know, if you like this video, and I'll be doing a part 2 with the WrestleManias. Like I said, I already got the WrestleManias anthology, but I'm building up a collection 1 to 10 of WrestleMania, and they'll be tagged classics, so that way they are unedited and they've not been changed. So once I've finished collecting that, which should be hopefully in the next week or so, hopefully I should have 7 and 8, 9 and 10 to complete my set. Then I'll do the next video for the WrestleManias as well. So please let me know what you think. You can also add what who your favourite wrestlers are from WWF era. I'm not so worried about the modern era. If I've upset anyone regarding WWE, but to be honest, I personally don't like it. So that's my opinion, but obviously everyone's different. So leave your comments. Let me know what wrestlers were your favourites from the start of WWF, sort of WrestleMania 1 sort of time, up until like 92, 93, when it, you know, started to go downhill a bit after that. So yep, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and look out for my next one. And please like this video if you like it, and let me know what you think. Thank you very much. Goodbye.